We're in Ellensburg today at our friend Jennifer and Judy's Notable Exceptions, and they're doing their front porch concert. Let's have a look.
Let me straddle my own saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and the western fences. Don't fence me in, no, no. Don't fence me in, no, no. Nobody just fence me in. Right beneath the western sky.
Woo!
Oh, we places I've never been, seeing sights that I've never seen. But there's plenty to learn from our mobile travel guide. I turned on my radio, tuned in the only choice, and pouring through those speakers, I recognize my voice. So I indulged my vanity just because I could. I cranked up the volume and shouted, "Damn, those gals are good."
You know, it's funny how things work out sometimes. I got a call the other day from a friend of mine who happened to see one of our videos we did around the house here, our house walkthrough, when I looked at the backyard and was talking about the side yard to park your toys and things. And our trailer was in that video, and got a call from him, and he said, you know, we've been looking for a trailer just like that. You wouldn't happen to want to sell it, would you? So we had a little conversation with him. He showed up this morning, and we're gonna sell our trailer. You know, everything's for sale eventually, right? So we didn't plan on keeping this forever. It's, you know, it was serving a purpose for us for a while to store the few belongings we wanted to keep. And to be perfectly honest, there's about only a third of that trailer is full of stuff we want to keep. In the beginning we thought, oh, a 14-foot trailer, perfect, we'll be able to, you know, store most of our belongings in there that we want. And when it's all said and done, we really don't need anything, so it's wasted space for us. He has a smaller trailer, so we're selling him this for some cash plus the trade on his smaller trailer, and he'll get a big trailer that he needs, and we'll get a small one that we need. So everything works out pretty good, huh? So we're taking the day today, and we are gonna empty out stuff that's in there. There's a lot of things we're not keeping that we do have in there that we need to sell or donate. So we're gonna work on that today. This is our new trailer. This replaces our 14-foot cargo trailer we have in the backyard. I think this was a, let's see, is it a 1997 model? So the, you know, the trailer itself has the box built on it, so it's kind of a homemade box on here. It's in great shape. It doesn't leak, so I mean, it's solid. Tires are in good shape. Has a flat roof, so we are going to seal the roof. It does have the double doors in the back. We can stand up in it, which is nice. Sherry was in here yesterday. We swept it out. We kind of wiped the walls down. She put a coat of primer around some edges so we can see the gaps a little bit better, make it nice and clean. Let me walk in here. Yeah, we can stand up.
Because we're short.
Because we're short. We don't clear the 2x4 bracing, but we do clear the ceiling. So yeah, just so we can see these little gaps a little better. We can see, I don't know if you can tell here, we can see light through some of these gaps. So we're just gonna caulk around the floor, caulk around those gaps. We're gonna caulk everywhere pretty much, just up around the ceiling, and then we will seal the roof. We will, oh, hi Bailey.
I'm gonna check it out.
We will Get the new doghouse. We will, yes, yeah, I can't clear the 2x4 bracing, but I can easily stand up inside with the ceiling. So yeah, we're just gonna get this sealed up for us, do a little work on the ceiling. So they're on the roof. Yeah, I showed them that yesterday. Yeah, there's our current one. That's just way too big for us, 14 feet. We're not filling it nearly, I mean, it's maybe a third.
You don't need anything fancy.
No, this is just going to store the few items we decided we want to keep. Mainly tools. But yeah, let me climb up here. We'll show you the roof. Oh. You know, little moss growing on the roof. So we'll just kind of scrape that down and we'll seal all around like these edges here with some self-leveling caulking, and then we'll paint something on here to make sure we're watertight. So that's our new storage container right there. Sherry's getting her oatmeal ready for breakfast. She does oatmeal every day. Pre-cooks it and has it just to heat up, make it faster. So she does that. I normally do it's a Dr. Schultz green drink. It's a Superfoods blend. I normally do that with some frozen strawberries. Today we're gonna do, it's an Amazing Grass is the product. We like the Amazing Grass green drink in the little sticks to blend with just some water for a good pick-me-up energy during the day. We found that for our hike. There we go. This is green drink, green superfood antioxidant blend. This is really good just in a bottle with some water.
Shake it up and dissolve sugar.
Yep, really good. But we found this, there's a vanilla flavor and a chocolate flavor that's really good with a banana. So I'm gonna do this morning with some frozen strawberries for my breakfast. So something a little different. So this is Sherry's concoction here. So she does the oatmeal. First she'll fill her bowl with her apples and bananas all sliced up. Then she'll throw the oatmeal on top once that gets warm, and we've got, oh, you're almost out of your applesauce.
Yep, I think it's the recipe of the homemade applesauce.
Oh man.
Sad day.
Yeah, we need to make more applesauce. So that's what Sherry does pretty much every morning. Do you add anything else on top of that? Generally,
Nope,
or?
and then just some oat milk.
Oh, oat milk, right. You
So
throw
when I'm
some.
done with this, we have some homemade Nanking cherry jam. I'll probably use up that, put that on there.
There we go.
No sugar. Don't put any sugar in it.
Yeah, okay. So that's Sherry's breakfast. My breakfast is right here. Tastes pretty good. We don't like that Amazing Grass just by itself. It has a little bit of a, kind of a gritty texture. But when blended with something else, it's pretty good. The chocolate one is really good with the banana. Chocolate one's really good with the banana. Yeah, that's pretty good. The trailer's all sealed up. Sherry did a great job in here. You can see where she, well, right here at the front, we've got caulking and paint there. Come on in, and the one seam on the floor, it's all sealed up and painted. No more gap there to be able to see outside. So she just went along and caulked everything, put a coat of primer and then paint on every corner and crack and seam, whether it needed it or not. So we are good in here. We have some shelving units that we're going to bring in here, and I think we're just going to set them up along either side. We're going to secure them to the rails, the bracing, so they don't move around. That will give us a center aisle walkway, and we'll start loading it up today. We'll have all our stuff in here by the end of the day. It's funny how plans can evolve, you know, things change as we move forward with our projects. And our original thought for our trailer was to just put you know, reconfigure some of these shelves we already have. Obviously bring this shelf to the top here. Was to just put some shelving in here like that. But as we were standing in there with a shelf in place and visualizing the space we have, we determined we're gonna loft this trailer. That will maximize our ability to store things. So we're gonna go with a loft about 30 inches off the floor here. That will allow us to stack 2 of these bins. And we can go 2 deep this way on the bottom. So that will give us the opportunity to put 12 bins on the bottom. And then on the top shelf that we have, we're gonna have 2 feet of space. We can put 6 more bins in this configuration, you know, 2, 4, 6 there. So 6 more bins can go on the top shelf with room to stuff things on top of those bins and still allow us to put the shelves in here. We're going to put one on one side and one on the other. It doesn't interfere at all, really, with our walkway. We're only out just really a few inches here, and it'll be the same on that side. So we'll have more than enough room in this little 6x9 trailer to store the things we decide we want to keep. And we determined, as we're standing in there, this could easily be converted to live in. It's from not wall to wall, but 2x4 to 2x4, or 2x2. It's 6 feet wide. We could easily have a sleeping loft up there. We could because we're going about 4 feet out, so it's gonna be a 6x4 shelf. So we could easily have a sleeping loft up there with plenty of storage underneath and configure it to live in.
We can stand up in it.
We can stand up in it. It's 5'2" to the bottom of the boards on there. So
we won't, but that's
no, we won't. Well, we had a good laugh about that. We could very easily do that if we decided we wanted to do that instead of a van. We're getting a van.
When we sell it, we can you know, advertise it as such.
Absolutely. So anyway, we're on our way to the hardware store now to get some lumber to build that shelf. Mission accomplished at the hardware store. Got our 4x8 sheet of plywood back there and our lumber to make our shelf. We are stopping by Les Schwab here in town. We finally had our winter tires pulled off the Durango. When we left for the trail in, well, the end of February, we decided, well, we'll just keep the snow tires on, because by the time we get back, it will be sometime in early September, heading into the fall, and then it'll be winter again. So why don't we just keep them on there? And to be perfectly honest, we kind of forgot that we had them on there until, I don't know, until about a week ago. And we thought, oh, we probably ought to change those out. So we just had them change our winter tires out. You know, it's June, early June 6th, I think today, so. But anyhow, Sherry's grabbing the keys for the Durango, and then we'll head home, get to work on this project. Come on, Bailey. Come in.
Yeah. Nope, that's it. Not very exciting. That's my seat. That's my seat. seat.
Say, no, it's my seat.
No, it's my seat. I'm gonna sit right there. Okay. What do you? Could you live in this place? Could you live in here? Oh yeah, I could live in here. It's a great doghouse. Come in. He's like, what the heck? Come down here. Come here. Oh, over here. Oh, not in there. That's
actually hard. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
So that's perfect clearance. It will still allow us to be able to in and out with one. Bailey gets a Frito. Another piece. Goodness, you're cute. It's like, oh yeah, you got a Frito in your hand, I'll be cute. All right. Lunch break over. Use that. It's in your square. That should do it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, project shelf install in the trailer is complete. We have it set up so that we can very easily get 2 of these underneath. There's plenty of room to maneuver that, to slide one on top of the other. We can get 2, 4, what did I say? We can get 12 on the bottom. This will go all the way back there, and then another 2 can be in front, so we can get 12 on the bottom. On the top, we can get 1 row of 6 easily, or you will be able to fit 2 on top of here, utilizing this space. If you configure them this way, in which case we can get 8. 4 on the bottom row, 4 on the top row, but you have to be able to get them up into this little gap here, which will be pretty hard if they're heavy. So I'm thinking we're going to double stack them on the bottom, get 12 on the bottom, and then just single stack them with 6 on top in the same setup. And then you've got all this room on top to put whatever else you might need, cardboard boxes, anything else might go up there. And then when it's all said and done, so nothing comes sliding off of the top shelf or comes out of the underneath, we can attach some strapping to the sides here to be able to hold everything in, whether that's a cargo netting situation or some kind of strap or anything, top and bottom, and then that will keep everything in place up there. Then we've got this whole front area left to build out of, or to do whatever we need to with. We might still put those metal shelves on the sides. We can do that on both sides. We might not need to. We might be able to get almost everything we have in this area, the big bulky things, and then just keep this kind of open space for smaller items. But we'll see. Anyway, shelf project done. Our big trailer's empty. We got it emptied out, cleaned out, swept the floor. We're good. Yeah, it still has the little informational posters stapled everywhere from when the guy that we bought it from bought it. I forget if we told you the story on that or not, but the guy we bought it from bought it brand new in like November of 18, and he moved from Arizona to Spokane. Just drove it there and parked it in his yard, and there it sat until we bought it in June of last year. And then here it sat until June of this year. So we've actually owned it longer than the original owner has. But anyhow, we're empty, we're swept out, we're ready for the new owners to come and pick up their trailer. Let's see. We have our new little stubby guy with some things in it already. Just a few items in here. We've put some things in the garage, and Sherry's over there at the garage. Bye, Sherry. Got a few things in there from the trailer. Things we need to just kind of repackage and rebox. You know, there's a bunch of tools. There's a bin with a bunch of, you know, sanding things, a bin with some painting things. So we need to just kind of go through those, combine them and organize them a little better, and then those will get thrown in there. And everything we know we're not going to need for the next 2 years will get shoved in the back. And then we'll leave room in the front for things that we're currently living with, bins of clothing, kitchen items, stuff like that, that will go in there last. We have a decent pile of things to sell, yard sale items, or, you know, whatever, Craigslist. But that was our day. I think we're gonna finish up here, and then we're gonna go shower and have dinner. So have a great afternoon, guys. Bye.